Welcome to the Every Word is Gross podcast.
When you're here, you're family, which is a word that we think is pretty gross.
Now, on to the episode. What?
I'm trying to...
Do you have a word?
I'm working on it.
Who's first?
I've narrowed it down.
Oh, you'd be
It's
first.
not me. I went
I'm
first last time.
first?
Yeah, you'd be first.
You're the firstest.
Oh, so you're waiting on me is what you're saying.
Kind of, but also Jake. I'll wait for both of you.
You'll wait. Should I just tell you what my word is? I feel
Isn't
like
there
if I
a
say
piece of this that needs to happen first?
is there?
Yeah. This is a new episode.
I'm sorry, do you have a story to tell us?
No, I don't.
I just went to the kitchen and grabbed some candy.
Yep.
That's the end of my story. And then these fools went and grabbed candy also. Like a couple of candy
I didn't
copycatters.
grab candy. I had candy dropped into my possession.
That's my favorite.
Candy grabbed me.
You know, sometimes people are named Candy, right?
Yeah, that's what I first thought of.
You need to be careful with that.
I think Candy needs to be careful with that.
You might have grounds to sue,
I might.
harassment, and all that.
You mean
not.
be sued?
I'll have to.
Be sued.
Be sued.
I forgot
You
my
have a
word
bee suit?
because he said I couldn't say my word.
Well, we have to.
We are gonna talk.
Okay. Aren't we? I'm confused. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna pick my word.
You gonna pick
Okay.
your word?
I'm gonna.
I mean, we're gonna start the episode wherever we're gonna start the episode. So
We started it with Chris's butt. That was tons of conversation. That's all the conversation we need. Now, here's on to the
Okay, I've chosen
Hey.
my word.
you say something usually. That's the problem. You haven't said what
That's
you
what I'm
say.
saying.
It's his fault,
It's
not
his
mine.
fault.
you mean hi? Welcome to Every Word is Gross. My name is Cameron.
My name is Jay.
And my name is Sarah.
Yeah.
Finally.
Come on.
God. Rookie over here, not doing his job.
The family has places to be. We gotta keep this moving.
They can't just sit around all day waiting
just
for you to
sit in
intro
your
the
living
show.
room.
Wow.
God.
I don't like the middle anymore.
It's a tough spot.
It's
Tough
a tough
spot.
spot to be
It's a
in.
tough spot.
It's a tough spot to be in.
Damn,
But
we're in a
yeah.
tight spot.
Oh man. And yeah. Yeah, we're just here recording an episode. we're just having a ball.
Just having to go.
We're just having a ball.
Giving it our best whack, as they say.
Yep, we just recorded our theme episode, so we're excited for that.
Yeah.
And this episode is just gonna be normal. It's just gonna be a normal episode.
Normal,
Just
straightforward.
We
Right in the
will
middle.
not even laugh.
That would actually probably be unusual for one
Would
of
be
our episodes.
unusual, yeah.
Let's try it.
Welcome to
Okay.
the Stoneface episode. You.
That lasted long.
Starting now, of course.
Okay.
Right.
Jeez.
Yep.
Well,
It's my turn.
yeah, it's your word.
Do you guys want to know my word?
Sure.
Beans.
Beans.
Have we not had beans yet?
I don't think we've had beans.
No.
No,
Okay.
we haven't had beans.
Okay. Beans.
I still have to update
Beans.
the
doc.
Excel sheet, but
That's fine.
I'm fairly certain we haven't done beans.
Beans.
I'm fairly certain.
So I like beans, but it is
The word is gross.
I'm actually embarrassed to say it sometimes. Like, can I have some beans? I didn't laugh. I was cringing. It was a
Is that-
cringe.
But
Is that the same way?
So was that.
that was
As soon as someone broke, I knew I was gonna break. I wasn't gonna.
yeah.
I wasn't gonna make it very long.
Beans? Anyone?
Beans. Wow. Why did I just think of? Was
make a
it
shirt.
even? Was it even Stevens? Was there a character?
Yeah,
The character's
that's what
name
I
was
was gonna
Beans.
say.
Yeah.
And when you think of him, aren't you a little grossed
Yeah.
out?
There
Oh,
was something
100%.
off-putting to me.
We
about
had a
beans.
friend who he didn't look anything like him, but he was kind of like short in stature like him and same kind of strange haircut.
Like when you were growing up.
Yeah, that we decided we wanted to name him Beans because of Even Stevens. So I had a friend that we called Beans growing up because it's like the
that's
worst name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I also think I have known a lizard named Beans. It's a pet lizard someone had. It's
gonna
not like
say,
I just found one on the. Hey, oh, your name's Beans. Nice.
Do I know that one? That person?
I don't think so. It's like
Bird?
it's in my mind
Oh, okay.
that it happened.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping it's true.
So it could be a dream.
It could have been something
Yeah.
I completely made up.
I feel like I've had those moments. I'm trying to think of the one. I have one of those moments that
A Beans lizard.
yeah, where I'm like, I could swear that happened in real life. However, probably was just a dream.
You know, if
But I don't
other
remember
people
that.
also remember what you're talking about, though, that's called the Mandela effect, and then you're solid.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. But I don't know if
that's
anybody-
defining trait of the Mandela effect.
Yeah,
is that
everyone's
it's
okay
solid.
with it.
Yeah.
Everyone's okay with
Solid,
it.
yeah.
It's real at that point.
Man. Yeah, no. I don't remember what my Beans lizard story is, but yeah. I have one.
So now I like that Beans lizard is just somehow synonymous with Mandela. A little bit.
That's
In my mind, at least. Did you all remember it that way?
yeah.
No, but Beans lizard is like you remember.
It's like your big fish, or you're like
I was gonna say your white whale.
jumping the
Yeah,
shark.
yeah.
It's the Beans lizard.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's
terrible.
that more the Mandela effect.
Either way. New merch coming soon. Beans lizard.
Beans
lizard.
lizard. There's a Instagram reel or Instagram account. I think it's Meg's Mashables.
No.
But
Hate
she takes animals and mashes them together.
Mashables is a gross word.
That's fair. That is fair. It's not my word, but it's gross.
I don't like it.
But yeah, she like
It's
a
kind of
hippo and a unicorn.
That could
and
be
she
either
she draws
Avatar.
it. Yeah.
That could be
Yeah.
Avatar, or it could be Phineas and Ferb. Remember what are the animals that they all Candace wanted, but hers was like a cow frog and it was really ugly and she hated it.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember
one.
what they are?
I like Phineas and Ferb.
I love it.
I do,
Although the
but
fact that
I
I'm not
haven't
remembering
watched
this.
it much, if I'm honest. Yeah.
I'm realizing that I haven't seen much of the latter seasons of Phineas and Ferb. I think I watched the first like 4 seasons.
Are they
on repeat.
remaking Phineas and Ferb?
They're rebooting it.
Or they're rebooting it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
What does that mean?
How many summer vacations can these kids have?
That's an excellent question.
Oh,
Although
they're the Bangaroos.
Oh no,
And
no,
she
no, 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 no.
combined a frog with a cow.
Yeah.
And realized it wasn't cute.
Yeah.
And she named it
Yes.
Senor Frog.
I remember that.
Okay.
The
Yep.
Bangaroo one. And they're all these like, they kind of remind me of like TY toys that my kids like with the really big eyes. And they're all brightly colored. Anyways, I digress. What did I say? My word's beans.
Beans.
Yeah, I'm like, even, I don't know why, but like, even when I'm shopping for beans, I feel a little embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, because I love beans, but I'm
Yeah.
also like, but yeah, I'm eating beans.
Beans is weird.
Beans.
It's a weird because
I'll be like,
there's
grab
no
that can of beans.
there's no A when you pronounce it.
beans.
Beans. It's beans. And yeah, the long E
It's
is
honestly
weird.
that it starts with a B is so bad.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. I think there's worse letters for it to start with.
Like what?
Nope.
I'm not gonna say it.
Nope.
I'm not gonna say it.
Like what?
I'm not gonna say
Will
it.
you tell me with your eyes? Gross.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Right.
I'm looking away.
My-
I'm not.
One of my besties and I, we found out that we both are avid refried bean lovers. I love refried beans.
I've grown to like them. I don't love them, but I've
do.
grown to like them.
We grew up doing our version of like Mexican pizza where we do a tortilla, spread some refried beans and cheese, and then microwave it.
Sure.
And then we would put ketchup on it.
Like a good old quesadilla.
No, it's a Mexican pizza. It's different.
I'm speaking as a bachelor who lives alone and does not know how to cook. You had me until ketchup.
When I was growing up, I would put ketchup on everything.
Oh man.
Even my beans.
Oh, you were one of those. You
Yes,
were one of those
I had the shirt.
people.
My dad bought me the shirt, or one of my parents did. I put ketchup on my ketchup.
Oh yeah.
I actually used to save ketchup packets that we'd get from fast food, like McDonald's, because they throw a handful in your bag.
Don't tell me
Yeah.
No,
I'm not telling you, but you know.
I know.
You already know.
I did that with coffee
save 'em.
creamers
They
for a
were-
while.
I found
Yeah.
like 8 empty ones in her purse. And I was like, are you joking me?
And then keeping them?
Are you taking
Come on,
some
bro.
shots?
Well, I don't think she wanted to throw them away because then we would have known. I like found them. I was like getting something. She's like, it's in my purse. And there was a Ziploc bag full of empty coffee creamer cups. Clearly from the church that she
Oh,
had
yeah.
just been
gosh,
drinking.
yeah.
And I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
That was how I got myself to like
Yeah.
coffee, because I went through a phase where like everyone's like, oh, I want to get coffee and I don't drink coffee, so I have to make myself like it. But then I also decided that I need to like black coffee
Well, that's
because
way cooler.
I wanted to be that guy.
Sure.
So
do you like it?
I do like it. I enjoy a cup. One of my friends, I don't know what kind of bean he used. Coffee
Beans?
bean.
Yeah.
I don't know what beans he used, but it was just straight black coffee and it was delicious.
Yeah.
I need to find what that was.
The
But
coffee, it's not always the bean. It is, but that's not the only factor. It's how it's pulled as well.
yeah, I think
Because
Keep talking.
he was French
I-
press for that one.
French press is hard, especially a lot of times anyone who's doing that is using a very dark roast. And so that can borderline, it can have very bitter, it could be that burnt flavor. And I've tried several things, French press style, that it's not the way I like it. That's why I'm an Americano person. It's got to be really well pulled shot. And then you just add a little bit of hot water, and that's the way.
That's the way.
Yeah.
This is the way.
But
It's me being snobby about it though. Like everyone's like, "Where's your favorite place to grab coffee in town?" I'm like, "My house."
my parents bought a mini espresso machine to take camping with them. They
See,
are those people.
I feel like that's my husband would totally do that because that's
Yeah,
the thing.
he would.
I don't think we drink the coffee for the caffeine, but it has kind of become where and like it's the thing that we crave, but it's the
Yeah.
flavor of it. Because like someone could be like, "Oh, you need coffee? Go and get some from here," and I'd be like, "No." Like, I don't need it that bad. I want good coffee.
Yeah.
I don't want caffeine.
That's how I'm with tea. I drink tea for I have both caffeinated and decaf.
What's
and
your favorite tea?
My favorite tea? That's an excellent question. I'm trying to think. My go-to is a green tea with lemon.
Dude, green tea is not a joke, though. You have to get the right kind
Yeah.
because it can be really dirty, like bitter.
Yeah.
But if you get a good, even the kind that they blend with a little bit of mint, it cuts that
Yeah.
bitter out.
Uh-huh. It
My-
can just be refreshing.
It is.
And that's why I like it more than coffee.
Kelsey gets one now that I started getting. Whenever we're like driving down to Yakima, we like stop by Starbucks. She always gets now an ice green tea, like not their lemonades or anything, just like plain ice green tea. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so refreshing. It's so clean
Nice.
and it's really yummy. My favorite tea, I think Celestial Seasonings or whatever makes it. It's they have a sleepy time. They make a bunch of different sleepy times. now.
Yeah.
This one's called Sleepy Time Detox because it's their chamomile blend with aloe vera. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
tastes so good.
Huh.
And I went to go buy it. Now they don't have it on the shelves anymore. And online the boxes are like $7 to $8+
Ugh.
I'm like, are they discontinuing it? Because it was the best one I had ever had.
Yeah.
So I'm very mad. But I have some at my house. You should try
Nice.
it.
Cool.
It's really good.
I can't add a lot to the conversation because I don't drink coffee or tea. So
What I was
but
saying.
why? Like tea is so
Tea-
varied.
tea,
You'd probably
Yeah.
love
I've never found a tea that I like. It just
Like
feels
even
like
iced tea?
weird flavored water. It's weird. I don't know. Iced tea is okay, but yeah, there's a weird taste that I don't.
Like when you're sick, you don't drink tea.
Mm-mm.
Do you drink?
Just
soda?
just the feeling of like a hot
orange juice.
beverage.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
No, I do. I do like it. My hot beverage generally is like apple cider. Like that's generally what I would get if I'd get a hot beverage. But I'm not gonna drink that year round. Like that's
or
weird.
when you're sick,
Or
because
when
that's
I'm
just
sick.
pure sugar.
But yeah,
Right.
no. Like orange juice is when I drink when I'm get sick.
Huh.
But I also drink orange juice like often. So,
How
but
often are you sick?
not very.
All right, well.
But
He's
yeah.
like, I drink broth. Duh, idiots.
Oh man.
Fine,
Yeah.
man.
No. Water.
No echinacea blend for you, my friend.
Cameron, what's in your mug
Elderberry?
there? Hot vinegar.
It's just hot water.
Yeah. I have coffee. I have mugs.
fine.
I have mugs that I probably haven't touched in years.
That's weird.
Yeah. I just don't.
I drink
use
hot
mugs.
water when we're gigging. Have you noticed?
No.
Not hot, but like I won't get
Like
tea
room temperature.
because certain teas
Or-
actually dry out my throat.
Yeah.
But when like we're at guard or anything, Sydney's
You ask
like,
for hot water.
she's like, you want any wine? I'm like, no, but I would love hot water. Thank you.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's good.
She brings me a little
Nice.
mug.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It helps.
That's fun. Yeah. That's fun. But yeah, no, I can't add to a lot of this dark beans.
So you don't brew your own tea beans?
No. No. Or coffee leaves.
With beans, the thing that comes to my mind is I think we already had this discussion about refried beans. Who was frying these beans initially?
Yeah, and then they're like,
And
do it
then
again.
Do it again. Yes.
Well, whatever it is, it wasn't enough.
Wasn't
it
enough.
wasn't enough.
You know what? I don't know why they say it that way either. I know, like with traditional refried beans, it's mixed with lard and great word. But I'm not sure because I know I've seen like make your own things and literally you could just like cook beans, put a little butter or something and mash them. And that would constitute as a refried bean, like recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure why them just being mashed means they've been refried. Like I'm not refrying my beans. I don't really believe that they were fried in the first place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm not really sure where that term comes from.
I don't know the
but
technique
I love them.
of frying and then refrying
To-
beans.
To me,
I don't know
it's like
that. I
a
don't know
little
that.
snack. Like you heat up some refried beans, you eat them with some chippies. That's
Yeah.
another one of my
Is
words.
that girl dinner? Is that basically that?
Girl,
that-
it could be.
It could be.
It's
It could
not
be.
exclusively unless the
feel like
beans
it.
were already like.
Have you heard that phrase?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, this was new to me.
Do
I
you
think
not know what
said-
girl dinner is?
No, we had a conversation about this.
I just
because
ate
you
like
had to
4
explain
of your gummies off the counter,
it. Girl dinner.
and I'm gonna have
Water.
maybe like I'll have a little sparkling water, girl
Yeah.
dinner,
Yeah.
and maybe like half a piece of toast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that. Yeah.
One of my friends in college was like, I'm going to go home and eat Cheez-Its and ice cream, girl dinner.
It is girl dinner.
I'm like, bro.
It's like it's definitely not a meal. That's why I'm like, you know, the only reason why budgets, like household budgets for food, are up there. It's men and children. They're always hungry. Girls could survive on refried beans and chippies.
See, here's the thing that I disagree that refried beans and chippies, that's girl dinner because there's some substance to that. Now, if you're talking
Yeah.
like a handful of Skittles and just dry tortilla chips, girl dinner.
But also, we could survive off of that.
Define survive, maybe. Livable for anyone else around you?
Oh man.
I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah, beans. I don't like beans. Beans.
you don't like
In
I
them?
mean the
general?
word. The
Oh,
word,
I was like,
the
I
word,
fed you
the word.
beans so many
No,
times.
no, no, no. I
Not
like
the lizard.
So many beans.
To be fair, when I was younger, I did not like beans, but I do like beans.
Okay, I
now.
have met a surprising amount of like kids these days that don't like beans, and I'm going, you would
missing
never
out, pal.
survive in this Latino household. I'm just saying, like I ate beans. I'd just sit there and sort through dry beans my whole childhood
Yeah.
to get out the little rocks. Took forever. Every time. Child labor,
Yeah.
start 'em young. You didn't hear it first
Yeah.
here though. Someone told us that they're gone. They walked.
They just, it was the
Get
bear.
outta here.
The bear told us that.
It
Freaking
was-
bear.
It was in the break. Yeah.
Season 1 bear. Get out.
Go get your own cartoon.
This is a new.
You guys talking about beans?
Get out of here, bean bear.
Get on now, get.
Bean bear.
I don't know. Bear bean is way worse because
Bear
that sounds like
bean is-
poop.
Where's bear bean?
Look at that bear beans.
Get your, clean up your bear beans.
It's
Oh,
like
man.
poop.
Oh man.
All right. Why don't you just rate my word?
I'm rating it. Beans.
Beans.
I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna give it disgusting.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a good. It's not a good word.
Oh my God.
What?
Disgusting's the middle.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to rate. Whoever I rated pretty gross last episode, I
Was
was
that you
trying
or
to
me?
rate it disgusting.
Was that me?
I think it was you. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause that
'cause
was
I
the-
did
yeah.
Mine was
vile for
vile,
yours.
yeah.
I was trying to give you a disgusting.
Oh, but you
I'm
gave it-
sorry.
you
You
I
need to
just
make a chart. Just have a cheat sheet.
I might need
Like
it.
Post
an
it.
emotions,
Where- actually,
emotions chart.
I was
except-
thinking it'd be
or a-
fun if back here we put like
be fun.
we make a background and it just has like all our words written on it at that time, and then we could like sign
Oh,
it
that'd be
and only
fun.
put it up during recording.
Yeah,
Honestly.
could it like a flag, or
we could like put it on a drape or something.
yeah,
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Anyways, sorry. I
Anyway.
meant to give you a disgusting last
Okay.
episode.
I
I'm
appreciate that.
sorry.
Thank
Not
you.
a pretty gross.
I thank you.
Disgusting.
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 Yeah,
You're disgusting.
that's what I think of beans.
I'm gonna go with pretty gross. Beans doesn't strike me. I like beans.
Yeah.
I do.
Bear beans. That really
That hits a little
that one
different.
hit me different, but
Oh man. Oh man.
generally pretty
yeah.
gross. I think you could, with refried beans especially, the fact that it's kind of this slop. Like if you think about it in that way,
Sloppy
it gets
beans?
grosser.
I think-
especially when you
yeah.
also consider that at like a Mexican restaurant, I'm like, they probably just have this in a big vat that they just kind of scoop on
Get
your
it from the
plate.
bean vat.
The bean vat.
That makes it worse. Yeah, I think that's why I didn't like it when I was a kid, is because it felt like slop.
Slimy goo.
Yeah, it just was like, what am I eating right now? This is just.
Except
I
it's not
don't-
slimy. It's
not slimy.
It's slop, but it's
It's
not
a slop.
slimy.
It's a slop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, you guys. I feel like you're saying the same thing.
maybe I don't know, but yeah.
I give the word pretty gross. It's hard for me because I love beans so much. But I just get that icky feeling just saying it. I really can't express to you why. I'm not someone who feels mass amounts of embarrassment, but there is something about beans that I'm like embarrassed to like.
I was gonna ask,
even though I love them.
is it kind of the same way that like when you pronounce the G? Like, do you feel the same way?
Maybe I don't know because I can't say beans and not feel like I'm going beans. and there's just, it's such an unattractive word.
Yeah.
It's not like being like, oh, I'm making some chicken and pasta. I'm making beans. Like it just sounds
Yeah.
like even the spirit like frijoles.
What? That's an excellent word.
It's just gross.
Frijoles?
In another language, it's disgusting.
Frijoles.
That's
how you pronounce it?
Spanish for beans.
Nice.
Holy frijoles.
So the alternative is holy beans because holy beans.
Holy beans, Batman.
Okay, that is how you would say
What
that.
I thought. That's
All
what
right.
I thought.
Okay, I'm starting to like it a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are. You know what? This is healing for me.
That's good.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad.
I
I'm glad.
appreciate it.
I'm glad.
But
Yeah.
also, yeah, if you're carrying around your grocery cart in the grocery store and you drop your beans, that's embarrassing.
that
Oh
is
my
embarrassing.
God.
Oh no, my beans!
I have so when my mother and my stepdad at the time were dating, apparently he accidentally knocked over this like beans stand at a grocery store, and then they went
They
everywhere.
went everywhere.
And my mom,
The cans, or did they explode?
I think it was dry beans. They like
Oh, gotcha.
My mom ran and abandoned him,
Yeah,
and everyone was looking. He's like,
it's the only option.
and everyone's looking at him, and he goes, "She was with me a minute ago." And, like, totally calls her out on ditching him, but she's like, "I am nowhere to be seen.
I wasn't there. Oh man.
Flee the
That's
bean
funny.
scene." That's all I'm saying. So yeah,
Oh, man.
that's my word.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
Jake.
what's your word?
That's me.
Oh no.
No, it's your word.
Oh, it's
That's
me.
you. Yeah.
Oh, it's me. Hi. Sucker.
Ooh.
My word is sucker.
Sucker.
Sucker. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I hardly know her. Guys, I got you both. You were so disappointed at me in.
I
Like,
need to do this into the microphone.
You don't have to, actually.
No, I do.
It's preferable, actually, that you don't.
To whom?
To her,
To him.
Debatable.
to thems.
Guys, sucker's just a bad word. It's just a
It
bad.
is.
It's
Sucker.
just a bad word.
And it's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do enjoy that candy.
Like the candy, a sucker.
I don't.
Yeah. You don't
That's,
like suckers?
that's part of my negative association with sucker.
You don't like them?
No, they make my mouth sticky. And then you have a literal steak.
Well, depending
Oh
on what
my
kind of
God.
sucker.
No, the suckers are the best. Jake, you would hate growing up with me, probably for many reasons. But my sister, and I remember on like whenever we were in the car, I don't know why, and I had candy, I would slap her with it. So with my sucker, I would just go and just stick it to her face.
I'm really glad you've never done that to me.
But I've wanted to.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah, like do it with gum. Like I think we would do it to each other, but I just didn't leave
You
it on her face.
absolutely would have gotten along with my sister growing up in antagonizing me. that absolutely would have happened.
Oh,
Yeah, suckers, they are sticky and icky. So you
Yeah.
slap people with them because it's funny.
Ha! Sucker slap.
Sucker slap. Sucker slap, sucker.
Oh, man.
Slap a sucker.
I don't know though,
Oh,
because
man.
sucker is gross, but sucker makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Like I love calling people suckers.
The ER is
Haha,
crucial to
suckers.
how
Yeah.
gross it is.
Yeah.
Because you go, haha, suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dweeb.
Yeah.
I know, it's like you're just driving a go-kart by them. Suckers.
I personally like suckers, the candy. Like,
What's your favorite?
actually, I think Dum Dums.
Really?
Yeah.
I find Dum Dums slightly disappointing because they're so tiny.
Yeah.
That is the
I'm a-
downfall.
That's why I like a
Small
blow
sucker.
pop.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, you get the gum at the end.
Tootsie Pops.
That's a weird flavor
It's a weird
combination.
combo.
It is
like
weird.
I'm
It is
fine
weird.
until you get down to the Tootsie Roll and I go,
It's
I
really
didn't
all-
want Tootsie Rolls, so
It's really all marketing. It's all marketing.
how many licks does it take to get to the center of a
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
show off? Just because you can English and I cannot.
But yeah, no, I think Dum Dum. So,
You really like Dum Dums?
one of my
You know what I like? Those really flat, like bank pops that they or suckers that they would have.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. One of my coworkers, Joanne, she has a variety bag and she fills a little bowl on. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only people who takes the Dum Dums.
You know what? Because
bet
she
you are.
didn't put Dum Dums in there. She used to put Starburst, and I would go in there
For the
every week,
Starburst.
and I'd be like, Joanne, just so you know, and she goes, I know.
I can
you.
see her saying. I can
Thank
see
you.
her saying that. Yeah.
She's like, that's fine. I know. That's why they're there. And I'm like, I'm trying to limit myself and only
No,
take like 2.
I told her at one point. I was like, I feel bad because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that takes them, and I'm like, I want to save them for other people. And she's like, that's what they're there for.
She
Eat
wants
them.
people to take
Yeah,
them. And I will
yeah.
gladly take candy if it's there.
Yeah. Yeah. About
candy
one a day almost. Like
Daily diet.
Monday through Thursday.
That's your daily dose is one.
One.
One Dum Dum a day.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think part of the reason I don't like suckers is that they make me think of that scene in Paul Blart Mall Cop where he is passed out in the security room and he has to like his blood sugar's low and he just sees that dirty sucker on the floor and he's like, oh.
If that's
But I
your,
have
if
to.
that is
But I
your,
have to.
if that's your
Association.
association with it, I can understand why that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I get it. I get that. That's
And then
gross.
just how sticky that, because you can see how sticky and dirty. So then I associate sticky with dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Sticky sucker. You're a sticky sucker, aren't you?
He's a sticky sucker.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's
When
fair.
you said your word though, I know you were talking maybe mainly about the candy, but I was instantly thought of suckerfish. And those kind of freak me out a little bit.
Which ones? I
A
don't.
suckerfish
I'm trying to remember. Like,
specifically.
no. I get that, but I
No,
don't.
the fish that sucks.
I don't have
They look
suckers.
like-
I don't have the picture in my brain.
Suckers
I don't know
is-
what they look like. Let me see.
Do
I
they
looked up the
have-
cow frog. I'll look up the suckerfish. Sucker.
Yeah. Honestly, when
fish.
I think when I
Sucker
wrote
punch.
that word, or generally,
that bad.
I think of sucker, like you got played, like you're a
Yeah.
sucker.
Oh
and
man,
so I
they're
think,
actually kind of pretty. Like, look at that thing. That's cool looking.
oh yeah,
It is cool looking.
Internets. If
internet.
You can see that.
I might. If you send that. Can you send that to me? I might be able to put it up on the screen. I might be able to edit one of our episodes.
Oh my gosh. No.
I know, it's crazy.
Two friends scene.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go ahead and rate
You
sucker.
gonna rate it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Between my distaste for suckers, the candy, and my distaste for the word, because as we said,
It's gross.
if you're like trying to dunk on someone, you're like, "Hey, sucker."
Sucker.
Way less cool than sucker. So I'm gonna go disgusting.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thank you. I
Sucker.
appreciate that.
I think
appreciate
it's disgusting as well. Yeah, I love them, but the word itself, sucker. I don't like it. It's just it's
Also-
like a combination of really icky letters.
Yeah.
And,
Suck.
and then we think, yeah, a sucker, one who sucks.
That sucks. I know. I'm like, what are you gonna call this? Sucker. Really?
Yeah. You're so original there. Yeah.
Stuck
Love
on that.
it.
I'm gonna give it sucker. Yeah, I'll go disgusting. Super
In
disgusting.
addition to your word from last episode, I like a lollipop.
Uh-huh.
It's so much nicer sounding than a sucker.
Yeah.
Do you want a sucker? I mean, I guess asking a grown up, like if you want a lollipop, is a little weird. But it's like cuter. It's kind of like, like Polly Pocket, lollipop.
Is there a distinction between a sucker and a lollipop?
I don't actually know.
Because
I think
I'm
it might
thinking
be a brand.
it might be. I'm wondering if a lollipop is more of like the carnival, like the big round,
Oh, it's got like the
Sucker.
swirl.
the swirl,
Yeah.
or the curl, the
Okay,
one
but I
like the
don't
one
like
that's longer.
see, those are disgusting to me because you
aren't
cannot
that
eat
great.
one in one sitting.
Yeah, those
and you
aren't that
cannot eat one without it getting just
Yeah.
and
absolutely
you have to
nasty.
rewrap it, and
My kids love obviously I loved them when I was a kid too. These giant suckers, but you knew you couldn't finish them. And then like my son like rewrapping them is
Yeah. No, it's gross. Yeah, those ones I definitely liked as a kid too, but now I'm like, I don't want to save this thing.
no. If I can't eat it all right now, I'm just not gonna get it.
Once it gets wet, then
Yes.
it's
Because that's what it can have. When you unwrap it, you're like, I am just
I'm peeling off.
engaging with my saliva that's
Yeah.
been like
Yeah.
I don't know if calcified's the right word, but
it's been stewing.
Oh,
it created
Stewing.
its own little world there,
Yeah.
and I don't like it
no,
one bit.
not good.
If it has
good.
the opportunity to create its own biome, I'm done.
Biome, that is a word right
Is
there.
that your word?
No, it's
Okay.
not. My word is floppy.
Floppy? Like
Yeah.
a floppy disk?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's the grossest kind of computer storage, in my
Floppy
opinion.
disk, okay.
Floppy
I don't know.
disk.
I liked playing with the little slide.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
I mean,
it was kind of a fidget toy built into
I
a
know.
productive.
We didn't even
yeah.
know we needed them growing up, but
Nope.
apparently, because we had them.
Yeah.
Everything we had was like that.
But they were like, "Don't play
Slap
with
bracelets.
that." Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chinese finger
finger
traps.
traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
all sorts of things.
Oh, yeah.
We just didn't even know what they were. We didn't know they were fidget
They
toys.
were called. We all had ADD. Who knew?
What?
Nickelodeon never told me that.
Huh?
They just
man.
told me I needed more orange soda and slime. It's floppy.
Floppy.
Yep. Floppy.
Or
Yeah, I
'cause
don't like it.
If I dare take the not the derivative but the shortened version to flop to flop something
flop
on there.
is not
Yeah.
And
good.
this is I'm gonna go on a sports tangent for a second here.
okay.
Tangentially
Yep.
or
Tangentially.
just normal
Okay,
chili.
great. I'm ready.
Tirade. So soccer, my sport of choice. Flopping is
Oh,
the act
yeah.
referred to as when you
Yeah.
barely get bumped, but then act as if you've had your leg broken
So
as to
the
get a foul called
babies,
for
yeah.
you. The babies. I hate it because it makes people make fun of soccer.
Yep.
As being like a sport for weenies,
Yep.
and they're like, "Oh, these princesses can't even get touched." I'm like,
Yeah.
"No, it's not what it is." Because they also play through
Because
really
we're ballers.
yeah. I mean, no, but it's not the same. But like, there are also players that play through really harsh, like challenging tackles and
Yeah.
then just keep on going. So it's like,
Yeah, but it is a strategic move that is degrading the
it's
sport.
yeah, and
it
it's
really
it's
is.
frowned upon.
It really
It
is.
is.
Yeah.
So
It is, but it isn't.
right.
Like,
I
it
mean,
is-
well, see, this is where you get into it because a flop is when it's like a really bad version of
Right,
it that just
right,
looks bad. It's like,
right,
okay, he's
right.
just trying to get what he can out of
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Like he's really
Yeah.
pushing for it. Versus
Yeah.
like taking the foul. It's like, okay, he got tripped and then he fell over so that he could take the foul. Anyway,
No, I don't like it in general. Like any of it. Like I'm like, just if you're not hurt, get up and go.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like I think it should be a foul. Like, I don't think it
Right.
shouldn't be a foul, but at the same time, I'm like, don't waste time.
Everything afterwards. Well, yeah, there's more I could get into, but
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that.
That's fair. I appreciate that, but yeah, no, I agree. I don't like that. I appreciate soccer, and that's the worst thing about soccer is the flops,
Yeah.
the floppy
The
flops, the floppy flops.
There's something about the word flop that I visualize. Is that a word?
And visualize.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just
Visualize.
visualize.
I think you're
What am I envisioning?
you're
Okay.
combining
Envisioning
vision
and
and
I made it by
visualize.
and visualizing a like a gray, slightly moist sock,
Yeah,
and it's on the ground,
and
and it's sad.
it flopped
Yeah.
there.
Like that's what the word flop is. Like if you flop on the couch,
Yeah.
or like it flopped, like a production.
It's a real low energy verb.
Yeah,
I do
and
think-
it just
yeah.
it's like something. It's weird. It's like all the activity just got like zapped out of it.
I think
Yeah.
it's
just
very not graceful.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing
Yeah,
graceful
like, you
about
can't-
the action or the
Yeah.
any type of. You're never describing something flop or floppy as something graceful.
because the thing that gets flopped has to be floppy.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
to flop, like just
Yeah.
to flop it up there.
Like one of my least favorite items of clothing is a flip flop.
I
it's fair.
cannot stand flip flops.
I despise them.
They're the worst.
I wear them almost
I know you do.
exclusively throughout the summer.
and I've told you that.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, I can't. Also, anytime people wear them, I haven't noticed it with you as much, but
I see. I don't get like the Old Navy flip flops that are awful, like
Yeah.
that are gross and disgusting,
they're
and
gross. But like people's
make the
feet
sound. Yeah.
look like super dirty when they're
Mm,
wearing them.
yeah.
And I'm thinking, just because your foot isn't encased in a shoe, I'm still wondering why so much dirt is on your foot. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
it's weird.
yeah,
And they're nasty. And
Yeah.
the sound. I saw it must have been a tweet. Someone wrote it down, but like, can you imagine how loud it would be if a caterpillar wore flip flops? Or like a centipede was
Or a
wearing
centipede.
flip flops. Can you imagine how loud it'd be when they walk? And I was like, that's hilarious. and gross. Like, what a
Terrible.
nasty shoe for a bug to choose.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fair. That is fair. That is fair.
Title.
I mean, okay, someone write that down.
What a nasty shoe for a bug to
Yep,
choose.
I like it. Okay. I like it. No, yeah. I don't like the sound of flip-flops, and I also get flip-flops that
I've seen yours.
are-
They're like the leather kind.
yeah,
They're
and
like,
they're
they hold up.
And they are they're actually, these ones are made for people with like plantar fasciitis that I have, like
So
where
it
it's,
helps
it's
with, like,
it,
arch,
it
or-
can help with
That's
making, and so like it is technically I probably should wear them even like in the house because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like instead of being barefoot.
Yeah,
Mhm,
that'd be
so
better on your.
It would
some of
be.
your
And so
legs
like
or
those
something.
kinds of flip-flops, yeah.
So they make shoes like that too, don't they?
They do, but honestly,
have to
I
choose a
do.
flip-flop.
You know, there are other options than
I
the flop.
don't have a problem with flip-flops. I
I know
don't.
many people who don't.
Yeah.
My husband loves to wear flip flops in summer, and I go like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then when he breaks them, 'cause
Being
he,
able
he
to-
breaks his all the time, and I say even the expensive ones,
Yeah.
and I'm like, he goes, "Oh, could you buy me another pair?" And I go, "No."
The flip-flops that I
can't.
buy are pretty durable, but I'm also not going running in them, or like I'm not very
I don't know
aggressive
what he's
with,
doing.
yeah.
He is one of the only human beings I know who like actually wears holes into his underwear, his socks all the time. Like,
Yeah.
and he doesn't go outside in his socks, so it's not like there's a reason.
Right.
He's the only person I know that wears through the soles of sneakers, like within a year.
Mm.
I don't know what
Dang.
he's doing with his
Yeah.
shoes.
Mm-mm.
That he's such an aggressive
Mm-hmm.
clothing wearer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's bizarre.
He wears it hard.
He wears it.
He does. He does. I've seen
Yeah,
some
I'm
of
like,
his shoes.
honey, I've
Yeah.
had the same pair of shoes since I was like a kid. Like, this is crazy. My feet are very small. I saw your brain going, what? her feet are almost bigger than mine are now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Flippies.
That's crazy.
flippy floppies.
with my swim trunks
Flops
and my
not.
flippy floppies. I'm flipping burgers. You at Kinko Straight flipping copies.
Are you on a boat?
I'm on a boat and
Are you?
it's going fast and
Okay.
I'm done.
Oh, you're gonna stop there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop
I-
right there.
Right there.
I'm gonna start by rating the word flop as disgusting. I think it's
Yeah,
disgusting.
That's
you
fair.
Yeah. Mhm.
I know it's my turn.
Nah,
Sometimes I get it
No,
right.
I didn't know it was your turn.
Sometimes I
was
don't, but
figuring
sometimes
out.
I do.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think that should be the title.
Floppy.
Sometimes I don't, and sometimes I do.
Floppy.
Flappy.
I'm even considering vile. I'm considering it. I think I'm gonna go disgusting though. I don't think it just tips over for me. But yeah, so
Hey.
that's my knee.
My knee.
My knee. Yeah, disgusting.
I don't want you to feel left out. Where's
Oh.
your knee?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
Yeah, mine's still better though.
Your knee?
Yeah. I just
Think you have better knees than us?
actually I know for a fact that I don't.
I was gonna say you complain about your knees not often, but
My knee
enough.
has been damaged.
Yeah.
So don't even.
I'm surprised my knees haven't been damaged.
You're
Between
lucky.
soccer and snowboarding.
Yeah.
That's impressive, actually.
Yeah, I
I
never
mean,
had
you're
any major
25,
injuries.
but
Like-
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
gosh.
wait, it's coming.
Yeah.
Mine was
preparing.
actually damaged. I got hit on this knee.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kickball.
Yeah, I got hit by a teenager's entire body with his knee, actually. And then I had
Oh,
this
yeah.
giant hematoma and everything. It was gross. You know
Yeah.
about this. I told you
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
So, but they have never recovered. So
Are we doing a kickball this year?
we can.
Mm.
I didn't last year because
Yeah.
we were doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then also,
Mm-hmm.
well, I don't know if we can. We have a gig. We all have a gig.
Sure do.
We all have a gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us.
All of us.
Yeah, we
Wow.
probably
How about
can't.
that?
We probably can't.
Not if we're planning it, anyways. I might attend.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Anyways, have you voted?
How do you rate it?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
disgusting.
Mhm.
It doesn't tip the vial for me.
It's on the edge.
It's on the edge, yeah.
it
It's
is
on the edge of
it's-
vile.
It's on the verge. It's
verge.
the verge
I'm
of
on
going.
the verge of vile.
That's actually a song that, for the last gig I played, learned a lot of music by the Tragically Hip, which is this famous Canadian band. They have a great song called On the Verge.
I thought you were gonna like buy the Tragically Hip,
Nope, that's,
and then
that's the band.
name.
Tragically-
I thought you were
Tragically
just
Hip.
describing the band.
Yeah.
It's like something you really weren't excited about the fact that
Yeah.
people liked it.
Unfortunately, it's pretty popular, but
It's Tragically
I
Hip.
did play 7 of their songs.
I want you to have a shirt that says that. Tragically Hip.
Tragically
That's
hip.
your class superlative.
That's mean.
Why do I always get bummer class superlatives, dude?
That's mean.
The Tragically Hip cat lady. Meow.
Your real class superlative wasn't even a class superlative.
Oh man.
So
Oh man.
No,
I think
it
that
wasn't.
that's what's tragic about that.
You got to make
don't know,
up
man.
for it.
Are we onto a pronounce around?
I think we are.
Okay.
I think we are.
All right.
It's your turn.
It is my turn. Oh. What was my word? Beans.
Oh.
Is that a plosive?
Yeah. Ow.
I made it one.
My ears.
I made it one.
My
Look at the,
ears.
I'm still
look at
dizzy.
the spike on that. It touches both ends.
It does. It does. Way to
Band
go.
name, you can have it.
It touches both ends. Oh boy.
That's what she said. Go ahead.
Um.
Oh wait, that was terrible. Yuck. I'm really sorry about that
You're
one.
gross.
Go ahead. I didn't mean it.
Okay. Beans.
It's like you're yelling. Beans,
Beans.
come down here.
Where you look does matter. It does matter for how you pronounce around. I
all about the
Don't look. I
posture.
know when you
I'm
look
just-
at people's eyes. Please don't. Please don't. I'm looking this way.
Beans.
No. No. You bringing in the vibrato all the time. Get out of here.
I'm, if nothing, a vocalist. Of
Really?
the highest order. Yeah.
Like, you do a lot of other things. So I'm just, you're ranking that one pretty high. Okay. All right.
nothing if not. Oh man. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. I gotta chill. Yeah.
Sucker. That's what I get. I love me a Red Robin.
Me too. A little bottomless fries.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucker.
Yeah.
Sucker.
I don't think she'd appreciate that.
You don't know.
It's true. I don't.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Fair enough. What was my word?
It wasn't sucker.
No, it wasn't.
Organs.
Okay, I got it. You forgot your word too. Don't act like you didn't.
Maybe it's
I
just
think
my thing.
Did we all forget our words? I think
Maybe.
we did.
Well, it's
feel like it's
been,
almost
it's
happened
been
a
a
couple
while. It's
times.
almost like we've had 6 words
No
going
way.
on
Yeah.
today.
No way.
Crazy.
Who knows?
I don't
Crazy.
believe it.
Anyway, Flappy.
Floppy.
That one had the lack of energy.
That one was
That
floppy.
one flopped across
That
your
was
lips.
floppy.
Oh man. Oh boy. I didn't hear what you said. I don't
With your
think
tongue flopping.
Well, you will.
I don't
and
think
that's
I want
the
to know.
problem.
I don't think I want to
That's
know.
the problem for all of America today.
Okay, here we go. Floppy.
No. Why did you move?
It's because he wears flip flops. That was him walking in flip flops. Floppy, floppy, floppy.
I'm just start calling them floppy flops.
Floppy flops. That's fair. That's fair.
Hey, where are your floppy flops?
Floppy. I feel you just have to do that, I guess. I don't
No.
know. I
You don't
guess
have to,
You
for
do
sure.
for the pronounce around.
Okay. All right.
Big
For the
bounce in
pronounce
that,
around.
too.
I'm
That
gonna
was
not. I'm
a
not.
lot,
You're
too
right.
much.
You're right.
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
Nah, I won't concede. You're not right. Nope.
Oh, guys.
Couch just ate my phone. I got it.
Way to go.
Well, did you ask it not to?
No.
Couch.
Then it's
stop
fine.
eating phones.
Don't act like I'm the dummy, the sucker here. Man.
You are a little because you forgot your own word.
You kind of flopped that on
Yeah,
the
you
couch.
flopped that. Anyways.
The floppy beans of a sucker, if you ask me.
Oh man.
What's for dinner? Floppy beans, sucker.
Oh man.
Sucker.
Oh man.
Sucker? No, it's sucker.
Sucker.
He didn't take sucker. He could have last
Sucker.
time when we
Sucker?
took slang words.
No,
Oh,
sucker.
you could have.
I really could have, but I feel like that's too close.
Was that a Mr. T thing? Or was that just
No,
biz-
I
Sucker?
pity the fool.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Sucker?
Did he
but
say
I
sucker?
feel like I could hear him say
I
it.
can
and that's-
definitely
and that's
hear him
enough.
saying that. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. T, he's still alive, right?
I don't know.
I have
I
no
think
idea.
he is. But
He could be.
We all need to have an opinion that we all like.
that we bring
I remember
back.
him dying. Don't you?
No, I don't think he's dead.
We're not doing another
Is this
Mandela
gaslighting?
effect
Is this what
thing.
gaslighting is?
No.
This is what gaslighting
No
is.
one knows what gaslighting is. You guys are just misusing that term.
Actually,
I'm pretty sure most people are. Yeah.
Actually, I think recently, within the last like 5-ish years, people have been told the story of where gaslighting came from, which is a novel, actually.
I have to go to the bathroom now.
OP.
Story
Okay.
time with Cameron.
Nope, we're not doing that. Cue the outro.
Fine.
Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word just sucks if you really let it. Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word is gross if you.